Okay, Mr. I've never played Final Fantasy VII.
Is this it?
This is it. This takes my favorite board game of all time and mixes it with my favorite RPG of all time.
And what is that?
Final Fantasy VII Monopoly, anyone? Okay,
Oh,
so no, this is gonna be good. What are you reacting to? So
I don't know.
let me see if I can still pull this up. I tried to pull this up the other day and it would not. Yep, page cannot be found. Um, so they actually had a page up for this over on Merchoid. Apparently, they're going to be the first online retailer to sell it. But yes, this is real. There's going to be a Final Fantasy VII version of Monopoly. Um, and it's not going to come out until, next March or April. No, yeah, it's April. Um, so the NX and Zelda will be out before this is out, which is strange. You would think Monopoly, Final Fantasy VII Elements,
Pretty easy to make a square.
to make a square and then take all the properties and just name them after, the different places. Uh, you know, I don't know. Something like this to me shouldn't take that long to make. But April. Okay. Um, now I think that the page for this was actually up on Metroid for a little while, and they said something to the effect of they were going to have Mako reactors instead of houses, which that would be they have to do that now. Now that they joked about it, they definitely have to make it so that you have Mako reactors. Do you even know what a Mako reactor is?
Is that the big thing in the middle of that city?
No, no, it's
I'm
not.
gonna get destroyed. I know nothing. I'm sorry. I promise. As I'll set aside 65 dollars and like put it in a bag and mark it Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then I can finally understand.
And buy back Smash Brothers 3DS while you're at it.
I could probably do that right now.
um, but yeah, I'm planning on getting this. In fact, I may even just to kind of whet my appetite in the meantime, I might pick up the Legend of Zelda version of Monopoly, which has been out for a couple of years now. And it's nice because they actually on that version they have some of the more obscure references. They have like stuff from like Minish Cap even. Um, Only thing is, I think so for Boardwalk and Park Place, I think Boardwalk is the more expensive one, right? It's the most expensive property, and then Park Place is second.
I want to say yes.
So Hyrule Castle is Park Place, and the most expensive property is Temple of Time. I feel like those should definitely be switched. I feel like Hyrule Castle should definitely be the most expensive property to own.
I don't know, cause Hyrule Castle is it's a big castle, and it's like the place of like royalty and the center of everything in this universe apparently.
Right.
But then like the temple, like you can go back in time in that, and that's the house of the Master Sword.
Yeah, but there's two rooms.
Yeah, but they look really cool. And that temple has been there for a long time. That is an
So
ancient
has
temple
well,
for the goddesses and the Master Sword, and you can go back in time. Can't do that in Hyrule Castle.
on the strict basis that Hyrule Castle has shown up in more games than the Temple of Time has, I would still go with Hyrule Castle.
Okay, well if you want to play it like that.
I will play it like that. And I'm trying to think, what would the tokens be for this? Because they don't do character. They never do characters as tokens. They always do like items from it. Buster Sword, it's definitely got to be one.
Buster Sword. The maybe like the little sphere.
Materia?
Yeah, materia.
Yeah, definitely. Um, oh, they should do Kate Sith. Not the mug that Kate Sith rides on, but the cat who is Kate Sith.
I actually know that.
They should.
I know that character.
Even though he's a character, it's.
I could see they have a dog in Monopoly.
I think they do have a cat now.
Yeah, they could definitely do that.
Because he's actually, it's weird. He's a robotic cat radio controlled by someone else, and then sits on top of another stuffed creature, the Mog. That it's complicated.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is.
Maybe Cloud's bike from
You could do the bike. I want to say. What other just like little trinkets? I'm trying to think that you could do that are pretty famous. Oh well, no, that'll definitely be. I was thinking of the cannon, the Junon cannon that is kind of iconic to the game.
maybe like the case that like I forget the name of the character, but it's like someone that Sephiroth is like trying to resurrect, I think.
Genova,
Yeah. Maybe the
like a random Genova body part, the head of Genova, because he carries that around.
that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of things you could do, I feel like.
Yeah, and it's going to be really interesting to see what they do with like the community chests and the chance cards and what are those going to be. And I'm really excited for this. Like, I really need to go just get the Zelda one to, get my mind off this for a while, and then I love Monopoly. Every time I want to play Monopoly, it's like, oh, Monopoly takes forever. I can't stand it. When was the last time you played it? Oh, it's been over 10 years. You still hate it?